And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is a day. It is a wonderful day. At least that's the idea. And good morning, Civil. I'm glad you could be here this morning. Uh, it's it's always a fun day when I get to stream and when I get to play Minecraft, which I will be doing here in just a little bit. I do want to announce a couple of things before I get started. The first, as you can see over on the side, I'm doing an experiment with the chat overlay. I had been using Streamlabs chat widget, which is fine. I was going to try using just the embed of the Mixer widget directly. Obviously, the color's a little different. I might want to play with that if I can. But there are some effects and stuff that will actually be recorded in the stream, which will be cool. So I'm playing with that. We'll see how that goes over the next, couple of streams. But I really wanted to announce this is actually really exciting for me. Starting February 1st, I am relaunching the Music Free Gaming Patreon community. And this is super fun and exciting for me. I've had a Patreon for a while. You've been able to see it somewhere down here. I don't know, there. It's backwards. I don't know. But you'll see it rotate through the thing. Anyway, patreon.com/musicfreegaming. And there it is. And I've sort of let it languish. And one of the things I wanted to do is sort of refresh it and actually get some reasonable goals, something that's attainable, and something that's cool for all of you in the community. So starting February 1st and going through February 15th. So it's sort of like Valentine's Day relaunch. There'll be special offers for bonus tickets that you can use in the Mix Play store, which you should be able to see all the Mix Play stuff right now. Or if you're on mobile, you might have to hit the little 3 dot things to see the Mix Play board. So that'll be cool. And I'm reorganizing the gift shop where you can redeem those tickets. So all sorts of cool stuff. I'm excited. It'll be fun. So as I move, hey, don't maximize that window. As I move stuff out of the way to make sure I can see what's going on. Okay. So that's cool. I'm super excited about it. And I'll talk to you more about it here in a little bit. But let's go ahead and get into the actual game. Now. All right. So first off, my bees are still chugging along, making honey for me. I will eventually have enough honey to make to build a whole house out of honey and honeycomb, but that's going to be an entirely massive and weird project. So that'll happen eventually. But I ran into an issue. So over the last few streams, last couple of weeks, I've been over here wondering about my villagers. Right, so I've been over in this village, way over here, and so I've got these 2 villagers hanging out here, and the problem I have is that the villagers aren't breeding. I've got them all primed, they've got plenty of food, they've got I traded with them to be sure they're all activated and all that stuff. But the problem I have, aside with my apparent mountain climber Fisher over here, and Farmer, dude, the village is this way. Don't go that way. It's not safe. Seriously. No, guys, seriously, it's not safe over there. Go that way. No. No, please. Don't leave me. Anyway, the problem I've got is that they're not breeding, which I want to breed because I've got lots of city I want them to live in. Figured out why that is. Because despite their plenteous amounts of food, they're not breeding. So what it is, I built all of these beds, right? Look at all of these beds. I've got, 8 per room, basically, right? And since you need approximately 4 beds per villager in the city, I should be getting lots of villagers. Figured out the problem. The problem is you need to have clearance above the beds, right? You need to have 2 full blocks above the beds, because when you get baby villagers, they need room to apparently jump on the bed. Now, I was told you're not supposed to be any more monkeys jumping on the bed. I guess that's not... the villagers don't subscribe to that policy. So I'm going to have to toss my axe across the room. Always important. But then I have to move these beds and spread them out. So I'm going to do that. But first thing I'm going to need is some more birch. So let me run out to my birch forest here real quick. Okay. Now I'm really excited for the 1.15.2 update, which the server hasn't hit yet for plugin related reasons. But beehives will spawn now on trees, assuming there are flowers nearby. So if you have so right now 1.15.1, beehives will only spawn as part of chunk generation, right? And mostly in flower forests. Okay. Which, kind of makes sense, but is annoying. But that means beehives are really hard to find. Well, with the 15.2 update, 1.15.2, if you have an oak tree or a birch tree with flowers nearby, it's like within a couple of blocks of the tree trunk, there is a possibility that a hive will spawn on the tree when the tree grows. Okay, which is really nice if you're looking for hives, because otherwise trying to find a hive with their really low spawn rate is going to take forever. So this is really cool. And if you don't want hives to spawn, a bee's nest to spawn on your trees, just clear the flowers out and you should be good. So, all right. I don't need the saplings, but I do want to pick up the sticks. All right, but I should have enough wood for the time being. So let's get over here. Somewhere over here. Ah! What are you doing outside the house? You're not supposed to be outside the house. Seriously. I'm not even sure how he got outside the house. Maybe the villager let him out. Which is possible. Alright, where's the bee? Aha, there you are. Okay, come with me. Lullaby, lullaby. Honey bees in the trees. I don't know. Oh! No, 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 no. That's how they're getting out. Bees are not supposed to push pressure plates. No, 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 no. When did that happen? Why is that even a thing? Apparently, now these admittedly are really chunky bees, okay? I am talking serious bee chunk. Well, look at the size of these things. But bees should not be able to push pressure plates. Just saying. All right. Well, great. All right. So first things first. Well then. So first things first, I need to get rid of the bunk beds. They look cool. Not great for what I need to do here. So let me clear out this group first. And what I'm gonna do is, I suppose I can take the ladders too, since they're no longer needed. All right. So I think what I want to do is, actually, I kind of thinking I want to relocate some of these beds over on this side. Right, all right. It's gonna be just fine. Right? Sure. All right, so that's not a good sound. That's not a good sound at all.
There is something that is not right.
Ah, that would be what is not right. Okay. Come here. You all have to not be here. You are uninvited. That was a creeper sound. Also not good. Okay. So, yes, I'm definitely going to have to do a little bit of something over here. At least keep some of this area lit. Okay. I think that's lit well enough. I don't have to worry about monsters coming up from that side. Let's see what's going on over here now, because that just wasn't great. Okay, I think what I can do is, let me just slop a dirt block down. That's at least tall enough now. I don't have to worry about monsters spawning this way and accidentally walking into the back door of my poor village. Okay, anyway, now that those monsters are out of the way, I can get back to building the dorms. All right, so I've got this housey dealy bob over here, right? Looks great. Actually, it looks like garbage, but, you know, it could look great with the right wallpaper. I'm just saying wallpaper makes the room. Or, you know, at least carpet or something. All right, so now I've got... The other place I've got bunk beds is up here, and so this is definitely going to have to change as well. So I think maybe what I'll do... can I cut through there? No, that's pretty much stairs, so... Alright, so let's come down here. And open this up just a little bit more. And I think let's just get super boring for a minute. It's like, your streams are always super boring. What are you talking about? No, let's get super boring here for just a moment. And maybe throw a little bit of light here. Okay. And I'm just going to slap down a number of beds just to well, maybe I'll actually do the whole couch thing. All right, so we'll go like these and like this. Now, super boring, yeah, 100%. But what's actually fun here is those top beds, perfectly fine. They'd have been usable because they've got 2 blocks above them. But the bottom bunks are not good, so unfortunately I totally misread how the beds worked. So when I was putting these in, oh, it's been a long time ago. I 100% put them in the wrong way, so. Alright, so let's see. Where else would be... I kind of don't... Really want to put them there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this. Well, I could move some stuff up here, but I kind of like the idea of turning this area into work areas and stuff like that. Like I already have in this fire smokers and things. So I kind of like the idea of putting. Well, I could put some beds up in this, up in the tower. That would actually be kind of cool. So let's see. So let's do this. I'm going to do the same thing. And then I think what I want to do is, yeah, I think I'll just slap beds down in the towers here. And then I should put something in the corners. Right? Maybe, maybe some bookshelves. That would be good. That would be just fine. But that also will pull some... I don't think I have... Did I bring bookshelves with me? I did not. Ooh, a dispenser. Useful, that. Not right now, perhaps, but eventually that will be useful. I'm trying to think how far up the castle goes. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and move those beds that I just placed down on this floor. And I want to move them up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave those there. I have to go get some more of these, clear out more of these bunk beds over here. So I'll go put those in the tower. But the idea here is that this should then... because these beds will be available, those villagers should now want to get jiggy with it or something. Alright. And hopefully expand the population, right? I've thrown enough food at them that they are not going to be starving. Okay. Starvation, not going to be an issue in this town. Plus, I've got a fairly significant farm, right? So, again, starving, not a problem. But I do need to place some more beds. So, and I'm just going to, I'm placing them this way. Because they kind of, you actually kind of get this look like it's sort of a couch. It's sort of a something you can just sort of lounge on, and it turns out you can sleep on them just fine. And that is the mark of a good couch. Can you sleep on it? Right? I mean, honestly, if you can't sleep on the couch, what's the point? All right. Some of the best naps I ever had were on a couch, you know, so. So, if you are a couch napper, let me know. Cause yeah. All right, so this one's done. That one's done. This one I need to come in here and do. Because again, I was totally misunderstanding how the beds worked, right? Oh, I read that you need basically 4 beds per villager, right? Which is great fun. But I missed the spot where it said those beds had to be had to have 2 blocks above them. Right, so I'm gonna just jump the fountain there. Everyone likes it. Or it's not even a fountain, it's a... Here's something else. It's a reflecting pool. It's... Now, right. Okay, so I think... Go ahead and slap down some beds here and here. Same thing I did before. Oops. And I'll need to get through here and decorate. The other thing I'm going to want to do probably is bring some beds over this way, probably down a level, right? Come down, maybe come down this way and throw some beds in. And obviously I also need to get through here and put in some work sites. I mean, I've got a zillion and a half furnaces here, but that's not the same. Right. But I want to bring... Basically, I want to bring villagers moving throughout the castle. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. Now, whether the villagers are going to agree with that plan is an entirely separate question. Now, this is the other problem. I have to... Got an issue here. The villagers can just walk up here to these fireplaces and set themselves on fire, and they will do it. Couch nap later today? Nice. Yes. Now, villagers are dumb. They have not quite the brains that I would hope from well, anything, and they will walk into fire and just die. Yeah, they'll walk into the fire, boom. They'll walk into this waterfall, they'll swim to the top and drown. Speaking of being dumb, here I am. See, this is why you don't speak ill of people, you know, they get... Alright, anyway. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I was cleaning out some more beds. Yes. Alright, so... I think... So this one is done. Alright, now this one... Need to get the bed. So, again, move them... But yep. But actually, some of my greatest memories of when my kids were like super little, like bread loaf size, is when I would I'd crash on the couch. I'd take a nap with them, just holding them, and yeah, of course, babies are so adorable when they sleep anyway. And they would just cuddle up and fall asleep in my arms, and I'd fall asleep right there with them, because turns out babies will knock you out, man. They are a lot of freaking work, which is, you know, good, you know, but still. But it was so cute and cuddly, you know. I definitely enjoyed the cute and cuddliness. I don't have any... I've got some mossy stone, which would be a little bit weird. I mean, not necessarily bad in here, just a little weird. Okay. All right, so I need to get through here. Yeah, and I'm going to have to build a whole mess of work sites and things, and I should probably do something here. There's a tower. The tower actually is above where I'm standing, but it doesn't extend down, and that was intentional. I'm just not entirely sure what I want to do here, you know. It's a whole thing. Speaking of whole things, okay. Apparently it's not night yet. Which, you know, the thing I dislike most about being old When I was younger, I could fall asleep anytime, anywhere. It was totally a thing. Now this stupid... I don't know why, but this... I really would like to know why. But this thing jams. My other one works just fine. But this one... This honey machine jams. And I don't get it. I do not understand. Alright. Well, let's sleep in one of my many, many beds here. Oh. That was weird. It's like it sounded like it was raining, but apparently not. Okay, well, you know, you're fine. Okay, so this one's done. This one is done. And now I need to come in here and do this one. Now this one, because of the shape of the room, has doesn't quite have as many beds. And that's okay. I can always make more. Haha! Alright. So, I didn't have to walk around that fireplace, but, you know. Now, what I would really, really like is for these villagers to decide that we need more villagers in the city. Because we do. 100% we do. Like 400, 500, 800%. We need many, many more villagers. I mean, they may not 100% agree with me, but I agree with me, and that's what's important. Right? It's always important, you know, for you to agree with me? No. To agree with yourself. At least on some things. Okay. Great. Now, you agree with me. Well, thank you, Civil. Alright, now, this is that. Unfortunately, this whole place is a little bit of a crazy, not quite maze, but there's certainly enough weirdness going on here. Okay. Many different ways to get places. Alright, great. Okay, so there's that guy. He's hanging out being, you know, doing his whole fishing thing, which is great. Now, and this farmer. Hello, farmer, my friends. Alright, Bubba Jimbo. His trades are active again. That's nice. You know, I've got some melons I can share with you. These great, vast melons. The catch is I'm not sure I have enough for the fishermen, but you know, that's fine. So let me go get some melons. I think everybody's gonna be just okay and happy and ready for the whole reproductive cycle. And I wish my nose would stop itching. Okay. The other place I need to make beds galore. And oh, hello, pig. And 1.5 zillion dorms of some sort or other is here in this villagey area. That sounded like a little one. Well, there's definitely a villager. It just sounded like there was a little villager. Now, I don't know where they're at. I mean, this poor fisherman's over here with no place to fish. I thought I heard a small little baby villager voice. And I could easily have been wrong, but I mean, it happens a lot, let's be honest. Come on, there are like, I know there are 3 or 4 villagers here. Where are they all? Hello? You are here? You are not here. Oh, do I have a door? I do have a door. I've been meaning to slap a door here. Now, this doesn't quite match, but it's okay. Alright. Where are they? I mean, I suppose they could all be... I mean, he's over there. There's nobody hanging out here at the school, which, you know, it's a weekend. Nobody's going to hang out at the school anyway. I mean, unless you're weird or a teacher, which is kind of the same thing in a lot of ways. But I actually have to update this map. It doesn't have the new city that's over here. But oh well. All right. Well, I know there are villagers around here aside from him. I just thought I heard a young villager somewhere. They didn't walk this way towards that door, so heck, for all I know, they've decided to disappear into the bowels of Ah! He's in the transporter room. Of course he is. Okay. I mean, that almost makes sense. I mean, who wouldn't want to be in a transporter room? Okay. So, yeah, they're wandering around here, I suppose. I'm just a little worried about them wandering into this room. But, yeah, I suppose I could make some iron doors if I were really, really worried about it. Okay, anyway. So this is a place where I also need more beds, but... Alright, so let's meander down this way. I think... I was going to say, I think I have some more dark green wool, but I actually don't. Well, that's... I mean... Okay, I have 2 blocks. I'm not trying to lie to you. Much. No. No. I just do not have what I was looking for. So. Okay. Well then. Dump this rotten flesh because, you know, as much as I like rotten flesh, it does start to smell after a while. And really, I just get tired of carrying it around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up on all of this cobblestone. All right. And now, let's see. Where am I going? Let's head to the inn. Okay. So now, this is a very lovely place. I'm lost. Okay. Here we go. Oh, right. That's the old Walmart. Where's the new one? There it is. You know, Walmart changes locations once in a while. You gotta just go with it. You know how that is. All right. So let's get through here. And dark green. Just grab some. I don't know that I need that much green, but... I forgot that it's only 1 cobble per wool. It's 2 dirt per wool, but it's 1 cobble. So, let's see, what other colors of beds? Let's add some dark blue ones too. Hi, Yoshi. How are you? I'll just grab a few more. I mean, he leveled up, I guess? I mean, okay. Cool. All right. You know what? let's grab some more blue. I like blue. Blue's a good color. Okay. Sadly, these poor... Yeah, we'll grab some lime green ones too. No, let's grab some more dark green. Hello, I must check out now. Thank you. I'm done checking you out. Or being checked out by you. Yeah. I'm not trying to be creepy. No, no. You know, I am not in this city often enough to remember what all this cool stuff is. Right? All of these end trades, right? So if I want end rods or ender chests or elytras with unbreaking 2, nice. I forget that all of this stuff is here. Apparently it's bedtime. Alright, so let's jump back to the vault. And so I don't need the blue or the lime green at the moment. I'm going to go with the dark green for a while. Hey, Jungle. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Yeah. So I'm just looking. I had added a new feature the other day. Just yesterday, actually, I think, to the Mixplay board. So it now shows the recent follower up there in the Mixplay board, which was super cool. I was excited about that. All right. I mean, I get strangely excited about really bizarre things, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, wait. Do I have? Yes, some bookshelves. I may have to go mad with the bookshelves, but you know, creating books. You know, the nice thing about bookshelves and creating books in this world is you don't actually have to write them, which would take forever. I wrote a book once. It took 6 months. That was excessive. All right. You know, since I'm here, let's grab a little bit more birch. I'm just going to be making beds with it, so it doesn't really matter what the wood is, but... Goodbye, axe. The other thing I should do in this... So, a while back, I built basically the Columbia Inn from White Christmas, but I didn't fill in any sort of floor ceiling area up here, and I really should do that. Load it up with beds and stuff. But I have to go back and watch the movie again and see what color the beds were. Doing that would help bring the village, the actual Minecraftian understanding of what a village is, over this way some more. From the dorms there and the church library area here, and bring it into the the Columbia Inn, and then towards the haunted house and the rest of that area. And, you know, my mausoleum. Yeah, every once in a while you build something, you build something you don't know why you built it. That was one of those for me. And I built it early. I had absolutely no reason to be all decorative like that. But, yep, this one, it did it again. I don't know why, but this thing misfires. You know, maybe I'll just leave that there. Maybe that'll sort itself out. But this thing jams. The timing of this one is wrong. I've got another one. It works fine. This one, it's odd. I do not understand. Not even a little bit. I want to understand. Hi. But I don't. I am lacking the basic understanding of everything. It's weird. Now, I understand sometimes timing can get messed up in a multiplayer server environment, but that's just weird. All right, so where do I have? Okay, this is probably maybe not the best design in the world for a staircase, but at least the staircase here looks fine. It's actually really cool. What would make this look even better is the update that's coming in 1.16, where they're adding, it's a big Nether update, and one of the things they're adding is stuff. Yes, they're adding stuff. Always be sure to add stuff to your updates. No, they are, they're adding some soul, not sand, but what was it? Soul something or other. But when you light it on fire, like netherrack, it'll burn forever. But unlike netherrack, it burns forever blue instead of like fire color. So yeah, so that's cool. All right, so okay, so that's the bridge. I don't think I want to put beds on this floor level here. Nor do I think I want to put them over. I could put some in this tower over here. I kind of like this design. The problem with it, though, is when you go to put in ladders, you can't place ladders on the walls, basically. You can put them on blocks, you can't put them on walls. So you end up with a problem, and the problem looks something like this. Let me slide over this way. Is you end up with chunks in your tower. So here it doesn't matter as much because the tower is right up against a hill. But if you were building that in the wild, just a standalone tower, it could be a little funky. But I love the way this actually looks. The sort of embedded arch thing. Yeah, super cool. All right. So I just had to check something. All right. Anyway, the other thing, well, the way I should move these doors. And the reason I like them that way, maybe I just won't worry about it. I'll just hope that monsters don't spawn here. Because that's just totally a thing. Hope. Honestly, if you don't have hope, what do you have? Alright, so as I said, I don't really want to put beds here because this is just walkway to the bridge. However, I think I do want to put some beds. Wow, this is totally incomplete. Boy, I ignored this area as something fierce. Hokey smoke. Heck, that's outside. I need to oh, I really need to do some work over here. Okay. Okay. Doable. Figure out the dorms and stuff first, but doable. Yeah, so I've got this whole castle here. Jeez, I still have holes in the floor. I need to do some work here. That's just all there is to it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and slap a few beds down over here. But can you make coarse dirt into regular dirt? That is a good question, Civil. I don't think so. I think he's in the stream here, but I'll answer in the server as well, just in case somebody else is there. And all right, so we'll just drop a few beds this way. Again, not the most safe, I suppose, place for villagers to be. Heck, I'm not entirely sure I've got it lit up well enough to keep monsters from spawning in here. But oh yeah, this is great. Oh yeah, right now I'm looking out into the city. So basically, what I'm trying to do, one is expand the villager's definition of what the village is. All right, and so slap down a couple of bookshelves. See, doesn't that look nice and cozy? Yeah, absolutely. Trying to expand the villager's definition of what the village is, but I'm also trying to make sure there are enough beds and stuff in places that the villagers will, repopulate. Which is the point. Right? I've got this whole freaking city, right? And I can't fly anymore, so it's hard to show it to you. Let's see. I don't think I've got a... Well, this is not as helpful as it could have been. Right, I've got this castle. I've got that little village over there. This whole castle here, which needs lots and lots of work. And then I've got a whole city on the other side of the mountain. And I would love it if my villagers would spread out, reproduce, and all in all, just, make this a lovely place for everybody to be. Right? Right. Of course, I'm not sure they'd be thrilled with all of the communal sleeping areas, but, what can you do? That is absolutely not a crafting table. Turns out you cannot create craft stuff with bookshelves, which I think is just silly. Books are knowledge, and knowledge means being able to do stuff, right? Right. That's totally what that means. It's all right. I have plenty of crafting tables all over the place. Like, there. Because, hey, who doesn't need a whole floor full of crafting tables? I actually kind of like the style when you do that. It kind of looks good. Alright, I'm gonna... So that's the ladder, so that goes there. Maybe what I'll do, just because I was complaining about it, let's drop a crafting table there. All right, now, because I happen to leave some wool just kind of floating over here, which is great and all, but maybe not quite everything I would hope and dream of. Right, oh, that's right, I've got a whole other city over there, right? I just want, and the turtle sanctuary, I just want to spread the villager love all the way through all of my builds. But that means the villagers have to, reproduce. And they seem strangely reluctant to do so. But, it's okay. All right, so I'm definitely going to need to do some work down here, because maybe they're just not happy with their environment, right? I could see that. Or it could be that they just are star-crossed lovers and they're never close enough to each other to actually get that spark, that joy of life and love and wonder. That's totally what the problem is, right? Okay. Oh, the other thing I should do. I don't really need to, but I'm going to anyway. Is I think I'm going to slap a couple. Oops, that is a crossbow. Crossbows also are not the same as beds, it turns out. You can sleep on one. Actually, you can sleep on them both, but only one of them has any sort of level of comfort. Right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, some people like to sleep in beds, but I like it to curl up on a nice crossbow. It's, you know, of course, it might explain the reason I had trouble falling asleep last night. But, you know, no, I'm sure it has nothing to do with that. You know, it's just, it's fine. Right? Sure. All right. So I'm just slapping a few beds around here, too. Oh, right. Yes. This is the other thing that villagers need. Come here. Have some bread. I was going to throw bread at him, but it kind of helps if they have, if you have the bread in an inventory slot, you can just toss at him. Here. Have some more bread. Okay, you got it? You got it. Great. Now, where's my farmer? Oh, that's a cow. Okay. Now, cows are like farmers, but not really. Here. Have some bread. You know, it's good for you. Okay. Now, I didn't go get any stuff for him, so... Again. Jammed. I just don't... I'm going to have to just rebuild this and do it in some other way. But for now, it's just going to have to be what it is. Ha! Bee puns! That's what everybody loves. Bee puns. Those are the best things ever. Right? Absolutely. Oh, right. I actually needed this. Because there's a lovely spot right there. In fact, what I should do is... oh, never mind. I'll say I should bury that, but there's... that's part of my irrigation right there. So burying is not going to be a thing right now. Well, that's fine. But I definitely need to get some more villagers here. Okay, so now that I've cleaned out these dorms, so there's room enough for little villagers to jump on the bed, and I'm in what I am sure is a totally safe fashion. Actually, no, it would be interesting. Okay, so... Alright, and I've cleaned out all of those dorms. Now, obviously the villagers decided they wanted to come up this way. Because they could, I think, more than anything else. What might be fun up in this area, right? So it's got this nice little, sort of valley nook, sort of tucked in area. You know, my nose itches like mad. I highly recommend not having noses, right? You just don't have this problem. Voldemort was right. You go the nose-free life, it is the life to live, right? I'm just saying, okay? Take the nose-free life. If you can get it, go with it. Anyway, what might be good up here would be to dig some of this out and put in a, I don't know, maybe like a, thing. That's the word I'm looking for. I need to build a thing here. Totally a thing. No, thinking some flavor of animal pens. Yeah, just a little bit of a ranch type area. Block it off so it's a little bit harder for stuff to come down. That might be good. I mean, I've got so much wool. All right. That might be a problem for another day. All right, so let's go. Let me finish outfitting this tower here. What I should do is just slap some beds down here. I should also probably drop some sea lanterns under there too, but I'm going to do it the hard way. I'm going to place the beds first and then put in the sea lanterns, you know, because that is absolutely the way you should do things. It's as hard as possible. All right. Please? No? All right, so we're just going to have some dancing cobblestone there for a little while. It's all good. You know, cobblestone should dance, right? It could dance if it wants to, right? There's nothing wrong with that. You know, didn't like Men Without Hats sing an entirely song about dancing if you want to? Of course, they also sang about leaving your friends behind, so, you know. All right, so these beds are 100% going to have to move. Oh, look. All right, well, sure. I guess I can open this up this way. All right, huzzah. What do we have now? What is this? Right, this is a bridge that goes all the way over this way, where there are, in fact, more beds. See, I like this sort of thing. I wish I could do a little bit more with the wool. Like, wool stairs would be cool, or wool slabs. But this is fine, right? Sure. All right, so I'm going to slap some beds down in this tower. Because that's not beds. I don't even have beds. That's just silly talk. Oh, nice to know the bed is being used. Both of the beds are being used, so yay. Excuse me just a sec. Okay. Hey, I think I picked up the stone. That's a plus. I mean, I hate it when I fall asleep and I pick up stones. You know, picking up stones in your sleep is maybe not the safest or healthiest thing to have happen to a person. Man, my throat has gone mucusy. It's not great. Okay, and well, I'll just go slap a couple of beds down and then go pick that stuff up. When will I learn? That is a question for a time. I'm sure at some point I will have an answer for it, but today is not that day. Alright, so we'll just pick that up. Alright, so yeah, so basically what I want to do... So this is going to open up this way. I should probably... Yeah, I could just pound through this. Okay, now, you know, put the torch back. I mean, let's not be silly. Yeah, definitely rearrange where those beds are. And I want to expand expand stuff this way as well, because going in this direction. Right. All the way over here to this lovely, lovely building of great importance. It's a tower. I mean, hey, let's call it what it is. It is another freaking tower, and I build a zillion of them. Honestly, I probably build way too many of them. But tower stairs are so cool. They are having the coolest factor of 1,500 towers, which doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know what's happening. Apparently words are just spewing out of my mouth as if I weren't even thinking about them. And to be honest, I'm not. That's just how that works. Okay, sure. Little reading material here as well. Right, let's heck, let's grab a furnace here too. I kind of want to put it here just to continue the stuff going on there, but we'll go with it. That's fine. So fine. Of course, I'm now in a tower I can't do anything with. Right? This tower is... The whole point of this tower was you can't get into it from that side. From the outside. You can only get into it from... Ah! Over here. Ow. That tingled, and not in a good way. Alright. On the plus side, Turtle Sanctuary is doing alright. These turtles, they're see, they're repopulating. I could just have an entire city full of turtles. I mean, honestly, if I had some shears, I would cut down some grass for them and help repopulate the species, but apparently not. All right. All right, back to the vastly incomplete castle here. I mean, heck, this... There is so much incomplete happening here. Oh, where did I have... Maybe it was up top. I had a place where I only had... There it is. One bed. Where I should have two. You know what would be really cool? Would be a beacon thing that refilled your food so that you wouldn't have to eat. Maybe not the most, you know, satisfying, but, you know, it would be cool. All right, so that's a thing. I've got... Definitely want to redesign this a little bit here. Right? Got, you know, a fisher on a ladder. Hello, Jenny. You want to...
Huh?
Jenny's a master, apparently.
Huh?
Got all of the skills going on here. Or at least, you know, lots of them. But apparently Jenny and Bubba Jimbo are totally not in the same space in their relationship. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Zoo. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Alright, so let's do a little bit of decorative stuff here. So, let's see. Let's take out this dirt. Now, I do have a little bit of an issue. I can't go up too far because of Right, there's the staircase here. Which is a nice staircase. I mean, I like it. What I should do is go grab some more stone brick. Expand this wall out, and then I can build a better dorm area for these beds. Right? Okay, so let's do that real quick. I actually can't remember where my project spawn point is. Oh, I know where it is. It's way over on the other side. Which is another place that I will eventually want to slap beds and things down. I just have to get over here and finish my underground lighting. You know, recessed lighting is great. Just, you gotta actually put the lights in one of these days. Yeah, my project spawn point. This is actually really cool over here. I like this. There's this fun little weird area. This is what I was working on for the last couple of streams. Was basically this fun little end stone and prismarine area. Ah, good. Tree llama is still there. So there you go. How you doing there, tree llama? We got tree llama is great. I don't know where all of his llama buddies ended up, but tree llama is going to be there for roughly ever. You know, just saying. All right, so let's jump to the vault. Okay, dokie. So let's drop off some of that wool. And I don't think I'm going to need all of this cobblestone. I do need some regular stone. I also have to admit I'm a little bit of a stone hoarder. All of these boxes, from there all the way down here, are full of cobblestone because, again, I have a problem. Oh, before I do that, I don't need those ladders either. I had stuff cooking here. How are my boxes doing? They're a touch on the empty side, really. I don't think I'm cooking anything right now, which is good. Let me go refill my lava. And then I'll come back, grab some cobblestone, or some stone, regular stone. Oh, look at you. What are you doing here? You were not invited to this little party. No, no, no. At no point were you invited. I've seen the guest list. Zombies were not on it. Zombie pigmen? Sure. Zombies? Yeah, not so much. Alright. Oh, hello, Ghast. Goodbye, Ghast. Apparently it had spawning issues. Okay. Alright. So let's see, I've got a little bit of lava. Just have to worry about the neighbors who are somewhat unfriendly, really. You know, I try to be friendly to all of my neighbors. You know, I don't think I've tried to kill any of them. Okay, that's not true. I have skeletons. Skeletons I could do without, right? You know, they're loud at night. Oops. You know, you just gotta, and you know, wither skeletons especially, you know, they just sit there being all annoying and withery, and they shrivel you up into, that's just unpleasantness, right? So, you know, that's just a thing. Oops, I don't have the doors, but that's okay. Alright, so many doors. I didn't want to get rid of them, but I definitely had to pressure them. Now, it would also be helpful if all of those villagers expanded my village upstairs, but... Okay, so that's 2 there. Ah, 3 there. So good. My furnace is totally rocking. Or, you know, not rocking. It's just full of stuff. Okay. So let's grab some stone. Actually, what might be good to do would be to cook some more cracked stone. I've got some. I don't think I've got a lot. The cracked stone just does add some nice texture. Yeah, I've got a little bit, but not a lot. So I think what I'll do, let's go ahead and stone brick all of that. Let's grab a couple more stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, which I'll stone brick all of those as well. And go ahead and cook them. Alright, now the one drawback to the system is you don't get the experience when you pull stuff out of the furnace because it's pulled out for me automatically. But it cooks really fast, so we'll go with it. Okay, grab some of that and some of that. The cracked stone should be helpful. All right. Also helpful, I think, is going to be a little bit of sleeping. You know, it's always good to get enough sleep. You know, I don't think that point is made enough. Get plenty of sleep, y'all. Whoops. Also, chucking pickaxes across the room, while it seems like it's a good hobby, can be dangerous to those around you. So maybe don't do that. Yeah, I don't know if I need to move one of those beds over here. I just hollowed this area out. I was just trying to bring villagers over this way, so it wasn't... I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that area yet. Like here, I've got the throne with my temporarily headless cat. You know, the headless cat makes the best ruler, right? Just, you know, seriously, trust the headless cat. All right. Yep, see, this is just chugging away. See, this one works fine. It's the same machinery. I designed it exactly the same way. The XP saves up in the furnaces if you... Alright, if you put a lever next to the hopper and turn it off and on, you get the XP. Well, that is actually really interesting. I have been cooking so much in those furnaces, I might just have to do that. See what that's... Just see how much XP comes pouring out of my furnaces. Alright, anyway. Back at this road. So let's meander. Right. Later. Oh, oh no, I think I was gonna leave those. Say, oh, look, bare sea lanterns. I was wonder if I was going to put birch around them, but I think I was actually going to leave those the way they are. All right, now I've got this. There's this lovely area here where monsters can spawn. You have to leave the hopper off and let them cook in the furnace and then pull it out. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Something I'll have to play with at some point. I mean, it's not that big a deal, really, but would be kind of cool. All right, so let's... sure. Brickificate all of that. Because, yeah. That's why, just because. Alright, so let's bring this way. Go ahead and bring this down like this as well. Now what I think I want to do, let's make some stairs. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Just double checking to see if I left something useful, like, you know, stone brick stairs. Ooh, mossy stone slabs now. Sadly, I don't think you can make mossy stone stairs yet. I would love to. I think mossy stone stairs would be pretty cool, actually. But no, those don't get to be a thing yet. Okay. And then this is going to continue over this way, just being there. Okay. So let's go ahead. Maybe I'll just go ahead and bring this down like this. Right, sure. Let's do the traditional arch. Because why not? And, you know, I think I'll go ahead and put torches there. Decorative torches, you know. It's not at all because I need the light and stuff. No. Okay, so. Ooh, actually, that would be interesting. So. You know, that's probably too far back. I was hoping that I could get back there and see some, see the fire, but I think it's actually going to be one more block back. I don't want to go back that far. So, let's go ahead and bring this down this way. Oh no, he's building another fireplace! Run! Run for your lives! Find a channel, any channel! Okay, so let's grab some stairs here. Fireplace. How much you like to build them? Alright, so this is going to go in like that. And just get the cool little notchy dealy there. I don't have any netherrack on me, which makes it a little bit harder to build, you know, fire. But that's okay. That's going to go back there. I want to do... Let's do... I think maybe I'll just do some upside down blocks there. Okay, we'll just slide this way. No. I want to move this out. You can't hear me in stream anymore. Well, I'm not muted. There. Try reloading the page. Okay. Hang on. We're about to get... Let's test the echo. Okay. Yep, I can hear it. All right, let me go grab some netherrack real quick. Oops. Actually, let's do this too. Oops. Turns out I cannot slash. There we go. Okay, set home P. All right, great. Yeah, I like the teleport stuff that we've got going on here. Mandolin is awesome and does cool things in her server, and that's one of them. So I like being able to just jump home real quick. The number of projects I have done, oops, and limited myself on what I could do because I didn't want to go back to wherever I was. I thought I had a flint and steel here. Maybe it's... I do have a tool chest, which also doesn't have flint and steel. Got some gems, but no flint and steel. What is wrong with me? Where did I leave it? Okay. Well, that's all right. It's not as if I will not use it somewhere. Okay, that's fine. All right. So, oh, hey. Back to the project. All right. Great. All right. So the netherrack. So I'm going to go ahead and place this. Oops. Well, not that one. That one's doesn't need to be there. Ooh, that would have been cool, but I was thinking it would be fun to place another one up that way, but have it go up a little higher, but it's all right. I think I will, though. Go ahead and let the fire be on the sides, because I think that's just going to look... That's going to look cool. Nope, that's... There, never mind. All right, so that's going to burn, baby, burn. And let's do... Yeah, let me go craft a couple of things here. All right, so one of the things I like to do is grab a couple of furnaces, and then let's make... Oh, there it is. Make a couple of smokers. So one of... Oh, is it really bedtime? Apparently it is. Okay, now the villager is sleeping. Why can't I sleep? Silly villagers. Okay. One of the things I like to do here is when I build a fireplace, I like to take furnaces and put them inside the fireplace. And what that ends up doing, right, is it does a couple things. One, I can come in here and I could use the furnace if I wanted to, right? So I actually have a semi-useful fireplace, if you want to think about it that way. You know, I should fill in a little something here. Let's see, what to do this way. But it also... Alright, so that's going that way. So if I put that there... And that's fine. And ooh... What if I were to do this... Nah. Oops, nope, those are upside down. I was thinking I kind of want to hide the netherrack, but I also sort of don't. So let's do it this way. I mean, I could do slabs, but having the, I think that'll give enough look there. So, all right. But anyway, as I was saying, you can actually use the furnace. It sort of hides it. So if you don't want to have your furnaces like right out in the middle of everything, you can do that. But the other fun thing it does is I have smokers there. Those are now actually work sites, so that the villagers will now be able to gather there and work and do their thing. And you can basically do that with anything that doesn't burn, which I think most of the work sites fall into that. So if you want to put in blast furnaces or anything else that would sort of make sense as a fire thing, you know, that, you know, you can do that. I think what I want to do, I wonder, do I have gravel? Gravel, you say? Why would you want gravel? Yeah, because check this out. This is going to be fun. First, eat some chicken. Again, chicken, delicious. Had a marginally tasty barbecue chicken sandwich yesterday. Was that sort of a training thing yesterday? They had lunch, but it was provided by the campus cafeteria. So, see, it just kind of looks cool, right? It just gives this nice little extra bit of texture. Now I could do some more right along here. But you know what might be interesting? Let's see. Something could actually be interesting coming along the front of this. I'm not entirely sure what I'd want to do. I'm like, heck, I could just do dirt. Let's try that. I don't typically decorate with just dirt. I'm not that type of person. But that's not too bad. You get the little gravel there going. All right. Well, I'll leave that for the moment. Let's go ahead and bring this down this way just a little. Oh, right. That messed up my stair. Well, that's okay. It's not hurting anything, so. We'll go with it. That's sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and come over here. I'm just gonna... These beds are absolutely gonna have to move. Which was the whole point in the first place. Okay. So now, I've got this, this lovely area. Oh, actually, you know what would be good here? Not dirt, but crafting tables. Uh-oh. Well, you know, gravel. Some of that, too. Alright. You know, I've dug up all of my gravel, but that's okay. There. Okay. So that's not too bad. Just come in here. I like the texture of the gravel. You can come in and smoke or... You know, as much as I like a non-smoking server, you know, I think that works. Actually, what's kind of fun is the smoke from this fire. It would go through the block above it, but the block above it's already on fire, right? All of this netherrack, right, is on fire anyway. So I have a flaming staircase, which is actually, you know, really fun, actually, but, anyway. Alright, so let's meander back this way. So we've got this nice little area. And then what I'm going to do is, I want to move these beds. Actually, maybe I'll just double up. You know, I want these villagers to be reproductive. Maybe they need double beds. Or maybe I'll just put them in the wrong spot. That's okay too. Alright. Go, bed, go. Alright, do I have... Yeah, I do. I'm going to go ahead and round this staircase here a little bit. It looks a little bit nicer than just a single stair, even though it's still just coming in to a single stair location. Or, you know, 1 block wide, you know, passageway. Alright, so that is absolutely a thing. Okay, schmucky dorky. Now, let's see. Right, there's flint. I was hoping. I have to go take that shulker box back to my base and take the important stuff out of it. And I would really appreciate it if my farmers would do something. I don't quite get why this is so messed up, though. I mean, it feels like... See, I mean, you can see it's on. I've got a full hive. I may have to run back and just... What did I mess up? And there could be any number of things. But this guy just doesn't... Oops. Well, that wasn't quite how that was supposed to go. Come here. Get in there. Alright. We'll just suck up that honey. Okay, so grab the bottle, reprime the dispenser. But yeah, it's just stupid. Actually, speaking of being stupid, let's hit the correct button. Okay, that goes in there. Honey goes in there. Take the bottles and drop them back in the hopper. Okay. Alright, I gotta go double check. This just bugs the heck out of me. Right? Which I suppose is fitting because it's a beehive and there are bugs. But still, it's annoying as all get out. Why does this build? Why does this design work over here in my farm, but not over elsewhere? How's it going there, Ultra? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the sparks. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. Right. Oops, wrong button. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of is I've got a block. I've got blocks next to it. But, yeah, it's just weird. I mean, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't. I mean, blocks next to the dispenser should make zero difference at all. Or next to the comparator. But no. Something's wrong. I do not get it. I should... Oh, I do have my silk touch on me, which is good because if I'm going to break through glass, I'm going to kind of sort of want it. Yeah, I like, you know, having the... I like having the automated hive, but man, I wish it was... Whatever was going on was more consistent. Excuse me. Wow. Apparently, my throat does not get to be normal. Alright, let's just use cobblestone. Again. should make zero difference. But I'm going to do it anyway. Now, I was playing with the number of ticks just before, trying to see if that would affect things, but it didn't really, so. Huh. Apparently, I lost a block somewhere. Alright, well, that's fine. Oh, night is coming. Night is coming and my bees are sleeping. Sounds like some avant-garde, poetry or song or something. I don't know. Some bizarre thing that nobody understands. My bees are sleeping and it's night. But at night they will not bite. They sleep cozy in their hive. And on Fridays they like to jive. This poem is really, really bad. It is making people really sad. Okay, so, what was I doing? Oh yeah, the poem was so bad I have confused myself. Which, to be fair, is not that hard to do. Still, I do like to put the composter in the ground because I have discovered you put it right next to the field and the farmers like jump off of it and then they jump off of it, they destroy their farm. It's bad, you know, you just can't have that. So go replow this land. It is a good land, full of lovely things like wheat. Drop this hoe in here. Oh, hey, there's seeds there. What do you know? I mean, it's almost as if I've planted here before, you know? It's strange and wonderful. All right. Also, something to not set on fire. So, yeah. I pretty much planted this field explicitly for the villagers to farm. But apparently my farmer that decided that to move his thing in there, which is fine. His official work site is I think this composter here. Which is totally fine. I mean, there are other composters elsewhere, but this one is apparently his. It's his favorite. You know, it has just the right depth to it. And, you know, you have to be connected with your tools, right? You know, any good craftsman will tell you, you know, you have to be connected to your tools to really be able to work your craft or something. I don't know. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to block this off with birch. Maybe I don't want to block that off. Okay, so here's my thinking, because I actually do that once in a while. So I was going to block that off with birch to close off the door and make it a little bit of a room. But the reason I'm thinking here is a bad thing is that you can see it's my basic tower design, right? I've got these sea lanterns, and again, you can use jack-o'-lanterns or glowstone, whatever you're comfortable with. And the whole tower, let me pop up where you can see the tower a little more so I can explain it better. Up, and away! So the whole tower... Okay, one more Well, yeah. Jeez, nuggets. How tall does this stupid thing go? So the tower basically cuts in. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it where the sea lanterns are. And I cover it with trapdoors. Right? Makes the towers sort of light up. It looks really cool at night. And then provides light for the tower. And yeah. And you could probably do it with just two. Like a block here and a block here. Because sea lanterns are cheap in this world, I'm using lots of them. But, yeah, do whatever. So I've got that light source. Oops, I need to go down one more. So I've got that light source here. And I put the brown glass over so that it would continue to shine up and light the area up there. But I kind of like the idea that it's lighting this area here as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and close this off. Okay, just like that. And I think what I'll do, yeah, maybe I'll just run this all the way across this way. I'll have the entrance in there. Craft a couple of more beds to put in here. Right? And this way, what I have is a nice happy dorm. Let's change materials here. Let's I don't know. What do I want to put in there? Something great, and let's go with the stone brick. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, that works. That works. And I could do the same thing right here. Which would look good from this side, but let's check the other. Right? Because the way this tower is shaped, I'm not sure how that's going to settle in. No, it'll be fine. No. That's the wrong block. Instead of the stone brick blocks, let's use stone brick wall. All right, like that. Yeah, man. And in fact, if I let's do this. Let's take out those two and take out these two. Right, just like that. Nothing crazy. Put those there. Just gonna clean up my mess. Yeah, and so just leave these. I'm gonna leave these blocks here. Now, what I could do, right? I could come put torches on them. I could come back, excuse me, with lanterns, something along those lines. Excuse me, just a. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. And go with that. Right. So now I don't need that. What if I did this? What if I return these beds and put them here? I could actually take these beds as well. Slap them down right there. Right? It's dorms, right? Yeah, if you can't get 4 people, in beds. And they've got the 2 blocks above so that the baby villagers can get over here and jump on the bed, because that's apparently a thing that needs to happen. And let's craft a couple of things here. Let's craft some. Ooh. Yeah, let's craft some barrels. Alright, I might have to make some more slabs here. But. Okay. Well, let's do 1 more barrel at least. And let's do. Let's see. It's kind of. Just stack some barrels in the corner there. Now this is going to load me up with fishermen. Because apparently you don't get, whiskey makers, villagers, Villagers, they're just not into making whiskey. So, you gotta go with that. Alright, and now let's go ahead and open this up here this way a little bit. Just where that's supposed to go. Alright. Nice. So there's a nice little room for the for more villagers. Now, these guys. Hi. Could y'all do me a favor? See, this guy's apparently tall, sleeping with his feet sticking out. Huh. Yeah, apparently the villagers are too big for their beds. Or they're very considerate and sleep so that their feet aren't on the bed. You don't want muddy sheets, really. That's just it's not good. Especially if you've got the fisherman, he's out there, he's in the river all day, You just don't want that. Okay, so now I've traded with these guys as much as I can. Well, let me go prompt. So the farmer needs, melons and stuff. What does this fisherman need? Any combination of fish, basically. I think I have puffer fish. So if not, I know where to get some. I have pufferfish. Do I ever have pufferfish? Okay. So grab some puffers. I'm taking the melon because I'm going to throw it in my melon box over here. Melon slices are great, but they're even better when they're actual melons and you can trade them. Or at least, Oh, okay. Sure. I'll accept that. Oops. Accept. There we go. Welcome. All right. So, let's grab some more melons. Apparently not a lot of melons, but some. Okay. No, leave those there. Okay. Yes. Welcome. Inspired by my bee house. Absolutely. So, yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna go trade with my villagers here. All right. So hopefully what I can do is get them all happy and swirly so that they'll reproduce. That's the reason I'm out here redoing the dorms, is so I can get the beds functional and get these guys, reproducing. Let's face it, I want more villagers. Mob griefing is on again, and I know they reproduce. Oh, hi. Okay, so let's see now. This guy. Hi. Oops, come here. I need... Alright, you get that, and then, where's my farmer? Where'd the farmer go? He's around here somewhere. Probably over here where his shop is. I did build this so the farmers would, come over here to farm. Nope, apparently not. Ah, darn, the stupid thing is jammed again. I just... I don't get it. I don't understand why this thing jams. It's really stupid. Right. It's just... But it does. It jams and... It's annoying. Here, let me, I have a Silk Touch pickaxe. Let me go ahead and just open this up. Yeah, and for some reason, it's just stupid. Oh, so I've got melons in there. Okay. I mean, it looks like it's okay, but yeah, it's just silly. Now, anyway, I was looking for a farmer so I could trade stuff to him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my farmer. Man, where'd you go? There he is. Ha-ha! I don't know what it is about farmers and mountain climbing, but this one is totally into it. I had another farmer around here somewhere who's also totally into mountain climbing. Yeah, no problem, Civil. All right. So now, hopefully, I've traded with them. They're probably full of food because I threw food at them earlier in the stream. So now all they have to do is get together, fall in love, and have kids. Right? That's all I'm asking. Is that too much to ask? Two random people who work next to each other to fall in love and repopulate. Okay. Repopulate an entire city? That's probably the... Oh yeah, I bet I know where that is. I bet that's right here. Right down in there. Because that is dark. That's not so much. I had a problem with skeletons spawning up here and shooting me. What I want to do over this way is I want to build basically just a monster spawner and mob spawner and collector and thing, you know, but that'll happen eventually, you know. So, yeah, it's a fun thing. But I'm seriously hoping? Yes, I am hoping. Okay. I have now let my bees out. This is a problem. And that was the whole point of putting those there. Okay. I'm going to have to go rescue my bees. Okay. Yep. My melon farm here. All right. So. All right, bees. Come here. Come on. I see you. Let's go ahead and come on in. Because again, apparently bees can push pressure plates. Not something I would have expected, but apparently that is the case. Where's the other bee? Hello? Let's see, because I think 2 bees escaped. I got one back in. Where's the other one? It's not here in the... It's not here in the stables. It's not, Oh, there it is. It's visiting the queen. Alright, come on, bee. Come on. Let's, Come on through. Come on through. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Great. Silly bees. With their whole trying to escape. You know, that's not the plan, man. Though in a weird way, they can let themselves back in because obviously, as one totally expects, the bees can land on the pressure plates and open the doors for themselves. Okay. That, you know, go with it. Yeah, keep debating whether or not whether I want to replace these. Oh man, sorry about the itching. Replace these with lecterns, so I get the actual little bit more of a console look. But this way, I still have light. So, oops, wrong way. Door. I want to go out the door. All right, so, okay. Well, that was all the pufferfish you wanted. Which, you know, it's okay. It's not like he has to have all of the pufferfish. Night? No, okay. Oh, might as well just beam back here. All right, so anyway, as I was doing. So I've got this nice place here. And darn it. Let my nose itch. I think it has a name. But I do not want to say it in polite company. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. You know, it's one of the joys of getting old. Oh, well, I guess I'll sleep here. One of the joys of getting older and dealing with nose hairs. Okay? Seriously. If you have the option to deal with nose hairs, skip that. Okay. Alright, so let's... Yeah, go ahead and dig those out. Just continue the birch plank walls. Okay. So that's good. Now I need to do some rearranging because this house looked significantly different when I put in those blocks. This stuff over here. So I've got some a little bit of rearranging to do, but okay. I'm also tempted to block that off with an iron door, but I don't have one with me, so it's just gonna have to wait. All right, now how open do I want this to be? Oops. Okay, well, now this obviously I do want to do. I say obviously, and then I ended up running into stuff that is a little bit of a problem. Okay. Because, yeah, sure, I've got spruce everywhere. Yeah, no problem. Oh, wait, what's this? Because that's the top of the stairs, right? And I could still deal with that. I can just put spruce slabs there, and it's just... Oh, or, you know, I could put the spruce slabs or take out some of that and put a lamp or something there. Could be cool. Right, got all sorts of stuff that can be done. But I'm gonna go ahead and just widen this. Why? I don't know. No, because I think what I want to do is, oops, other button, there we go. No, I think what I want to do is open this whole area up a little bit more. And, you know, just have a nice little something there. Don't know what sort of thing, but something. But by opening this up, I think I'm going to have some more room I can play around and do some stuff in. The cave I've just opened up is perhaps less than ideal, but you know, and do I want to? I think I want to leave that section there. All right, so here we are now under the stairs. All right, so let's go and light that up. Now, I think what I'm looking at here, yeah, that's this area right here. So, sorry, this was just bugging me. That happens. I'll walk through the cave. It's like, hey, this is I have to jump over this every time I want to come this way. That's just dumb. So yeah, and then I'm definitely going to need to get down there and... Okay, they scared me off. No, definitely need to get down there and see what else is going on. This, I think, just dead ends and it's all lit. Or it's not lit, but it ends up in a... it ends in a waterfall, so... There's an end in it, but... Definitely doesn't end in the waterfall. Oh, dude! Hello? I have zombie mason head. Okay. Cool. Sure, why not? Alright, you know. That's totally a thing. Because I absolutely needed a zombie mason head. Oh no. Really? What I did not need was silverfish. Okay. I'm just saying. Of all of the things I needed right now, silverfish were not high on that list. On the other hand, silverfish head? Okay. Yes, sure, why not? I hear you, silverfish. Okay, let's see. I was not planning on an exploration mission, but apparently I'm taking one. Lots of iron down here, though, which is good because I need some. But, okay, so that dead ends. This absolutely does not. Right, but there's this huge, you know, ravine. What I should have done back in the day, like before the end of the year when I still had Fly available, was to go and explore that and see what all was down there. Because it's been there for a while. I mean, I've known that that ravine is there. All right, but I do not have space for stuff, so... Oops. Oh, yeah. Oh, because that's the other thing I need, are pillagers. I don't know where they're at, but I really don't need them. Just saying. Could do without them. You know, of all of the things I need in this world, pillagers are not high on that list. All right, where's my box? I have many of them, but all right. Put the head in there. And I have no idea why I'm going to wander around wearing a silverfish head, but you know, I guess it's a thing. All right, let's go figure out where those pillagers are. Because I definitely heard them. They're around. The problem I've got is they spawn like mad out here. Okay, I don't see any over there. Now, I was hearing them over this way, so let's hop up the tower and see if I could find them. Well, they're not hanging out over here, and they're certainly not hanging out with the cow. I mean, you know, I like cows as well as anybody, but they're not typically something that you run into pillagers with. Let's see. I'm not seeing them around there. Unfortunately, pillagers end up in all sorts of weird places, so they're not over here, which is also good. So, all right. Well, so that's a good thing. Spread the light, you know. You know, they say be the light you want to see in others, you know. Apparently the light I want to see in others is a torch. You know, it's all right. Apparently it's, again, not night enough yet. But I want to. Jenny. Why can't I sleep, Jenny? Jenny, please, let me sleep. All right. All right, so let's meander down this way. See if I can hunt up that. Because I was down here. Right? I was down this way. Right, there's the silverfish. Yep, I mean. Okay, so that was sort of a mistake. Right, you can hear them, right? All those pillagers. I hear them. Right, so they're going to be somewhere up there. I don't know where, but they are definitely somewhere. Out there beneath the pale moonlight. I did that song once as a flute solo when I was in school. Didn't sound much better than we just heard. So you know, I was not a great flute player. Let's just say that. Okay, so Okay, good. So I've got a little bit of iron, which is a plus. So why the heck? Why the heck am I hearing pillagers? I mean, because they're nearby. That's why I'm hearing them. And let's not fall down. Because there's a pillager in the cliff. How the heck did he get down there and survive that? Dude. What the heck? Okay, so the answer is he didn't really survive it. He's just barely limping along. But, okay. Well, that answered that question. How did he survive it? He must have fallen from somewhere. But, wow. Yeah, this is a pretty epic ravine we got going on down here. And also, all the silverfish. Now, as I recall, which, don't trust my memory for anything, but as I recall, having silverfish around actually meant something. Like you were near, I mean, it used to be that they only existed near some form of thing. Hi, I'm going to get specific. They were only near some form of thing. But I don't remember now. Definitely do not need all of that dirt. I do, however, need the zombie mason's head because of reasons. Well, what actually would have been fun would have been to get the splash potion of weakness and cured said mason, because that would have been good. But, you know, it's apparently not a thing that I thought about doing. All right, now, as fun as the silverfish head is, now I feel like I look stupid. All right. You know, I don't really want to look like a bug. Let's the zombie mason head maybe, but I really don't want to look like a bug. All right, let's drop off the netherrack, 'cause I think I'm done with that for now. If I need it again, I know where to find it. Because, you know, organization, it's a thing I do sometimes. Okay, great. Oh, yep, the fisherman has decided to check out these. Hello, Jenny. Yep, there they are. There are, in fact, barrels right there. See? Awesome, right? Great. Jenny, go hook up with Bubba Jimbo and make more villagers, because I need them. All right, so let's see. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and close this off a little bit as well. And then what I'm going to do is just going to take this out. Slap down the sea lanterns. Right, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would be 6, but there's a ladder there. Okay. And, yeah, I'll go ahead and leave it. I'm going to probably put things in the corners there, so. All right, so what I'm going to want to do is move all of this stuff. You know, for example, I don't need this crafting table, and just open this up going this way. Right, it'll be great fun. Right, sure. Okay, so this opens up this way. Don't really want to go that way too much, at least not currently. So let's see. So that's reasonable. Now I could though. I could bring this tower down this way a little bit, but I think I'm okay the way it is. All right. I'm certainly going to want to move that bed. In fact, I will do that now. And again, just continue the... In fact, there's another bed over here. Yeah, go ahead and move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. There we go. And just for decorative purposes, we'll just slap some of that there. Nope. Nope. The nope is strong with this one. The nope, it is really strong. Okay. Sure, we'll do that. Hey, how's it going there, Wasabi? Welcome. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Just need to grab a couple more beds. Fill that out. You know what? Actually, let's do... Let's see. You know, maybe I'll just leave it... I don't want to leave the dirt there, but I'm going to go and fill that in with some stone. Yeah, I just need to tidy up this whole house. It's the problem I have, my own personal problem here, is I tend to do the insides of houses and then not the outside of houses and not do the insides. It's my own personal problem. You know, some people have problems, you know, drinking problems. I just tend to not finish things. Let's go ahead and just bring that across like that. Sure. Whoops, that'll work. Also, I will fall and twist an ankle, because that's also fun. Wonder where the farmer decided to take a nap. Well, it's not as if I don't have enough beds around. Which is, again, the whole point of this exercise. But, you know, they should be... I don't get it. I don't quite understand why these villagers, despite I've traded with them... Heck, they're both at master level. I've given them crazy amounts of food. I don't get why they're not breeding. And this stupid said it. This thing jams. I don't know why. My other one works fine. This one, not so much. But this one, there's a timing issue with how it's dropping out of the hoppers. And unfortunately, it breaks. And I don't understand it, but it's there nonetheless. On the plus side, I'm still getting honey, so just means every couple of times this pops, I have to come and unjam it. But you know, honey is sticky, so I guess that's a thing. I still can't believe I had to remove the pressure plates to keep the bees from walking out on their own. Of all of the stupid things to have... Oh, look, this bee is going to settle in on this pressure plate and open the door. All right. I'm just going to take this honey block. I also need to go take a look at... well, since I'm here, I'm close to it. Over this way, I have a honeycomb farm. All right, this one, it looks ugly because it is, but it farms honeycombs. You can see the bee here. In fact, I think there are a couple of bees in this hive that traded with him once. Boy, he wants less iron than the other one. That's something, I guess. But the bees can get out of the top up there. Up at the top there. So they are happily fertilizing. Alright, they fertilize all of this. Happy field. Now this one actually works. This one works consistently because all it's doing is throwing shears at the hive. Or it's a bee's nest, not a hive. And the bee nest then spits out the honeycomb, which is great. And I've got a few extra bee nests to do stuff with later. One of these had farm stuff in it. But what I want to do is get some bread. Because I think maybe I just need to throw some bread at some of these guys. Here, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you get 6 as well. All right. Yep, that is what they needed. Let's do this. Can you feel the love tonight? Oh, there he is. All right, cool. That is where we are. Sweet. So, great. I'll have to give them some more food here soon, but... So that's the thing. Now, you can actually do this. Of course, the bread is good. Maybe I have to go feed my other... Hi. How are you? Let's go. Throw carrots everywhere. You can do this with carrots, too. It just takes more carrots. Step 1. Replant the field. Also, apparently, eat the carrot. I could have stopped myself, but carrots are just so tasty that... Alright, so... Yeah, it's... I guess the number's like... It's like 12 carrots each, something like that. Right, so if I throw... Well, heck. Here. You just take this whole stack of carrots. Right. Now he's all carroted up. And then maybe one of these others. Oh, peekaboo. I see you. All right. Great. More villagers. That is the idea, right? The more villagers, the better. certainly have enough beds for it. Not that many, actually, but some. Let's go throw some of these carrots. Or maybe craft some more bread. I think I've got enough wheat. Throw that at these villagers here and see if I can get them to breed. I think I've got enough available beds now between all of this. So okay. Certainly we'll have enough once I harvest all of this wheat. Okay, because again, it's all about the villagers getting busy, having the kids. Now, the villagers, when they're, I think, actually the farmers used to, but now that there's actually like a baker, that may not be a thing. But the farmers used to make bread and throw it at people. But yeah, I think that's not a thing anymore. All right, so let's grab that wheat, grab this bread, make all the bread. All right. Okay, so let's go see now. Oh, villager. I must stuff you with bread. Ah, oh, good. They're... Well, this one's right here. I don't know where the fisherman is, but it's going to be close. Okay. You got all that? Great. Now, where's the fisherman? Fisherman. Fisher. Gotta be around here somewhere. I will find you. I mean, there's so many places for him to be. I think might be inside the castle here somewhere. Ah, yes, there we go. Here. Have some bread. Okay, good. Now, come, follow me. Going on out the door. There we go. Come say hi to your friend here. Right? Your so there's Bubba Jimbo. There's Jenny. Come on, you can. Apparently not. They want nothing to do with each other. It turns out they had a bad breakup or something. I don't know. Maybe they don't have. Maybe they're arguing over whether or not Rise of Skywalker is good, and whether or not the Colin Trevorrow script would have made it for a better movie. I don't know. It's hard to tell with villagers. They talk a lot, but they don't really say anything, you know. So you really have to take some time to suss out what they're really going for. Okay, so, but they didn't drop into love mode right away, so that's something. I don't know what, but it is definitely a thing of some importance or other. All right, well. Carrots. Got so many carrots. So many. All right. Oh, starting to get a little bit low on chicken. I'll restock here. Okay. It's nice to have a KFC right here in my own house, right? Not something that you typically see, but that's definitely what I've got going on here. Is my own in-farm KFC. Of course, it could be a Chick-fil-A too. I don't know. There isn't a sign on it, so I'll put this honey away. See, this one works fine. It just does its thing, but well. The only drawback is that the bees are slow. What I should do is again set up a second beehive. Oh, beehive, and maybe that one will work too. I don't know. Use a different design perhaps, and just see what I get. All right, great. Anyway, so let's take a look now. Obviously, I've got some villagers up here. Right, I've got those two. I've got new baby villager. Couple of baby villagers. Oh, man, that is awesome. These are baby mountain villagers, I guess. I don't know. What are you? Targeted. Is there a villager? Oh, it doesn't say. It's still. We've got baby villagers all over the place, which is good. I'm going to need some more beds if I want them to keep breeding. Okay, so let's see now. I could just be stupid about it and go make 1,000 just beds and lay them out. That's kind of what I did upstairs. Again, they like to hide in the composter. Look, Mom, I'm compost. We think you're more than compost, Jimmy. Okay, so let's see now. Yeah, because I was right. I've got all sorts of beds going in some of these towers and. Oh, yep. I even have a bed hidden in this closet. This one is not helpful for villagers, though. So what I'm going to do, go ahead and take that out. May put boxes in there just to... There. It looks dumb, but at least the bed will be villager capable. That is the trick. In one instance... Jeez, I got so much cobblestone. And apparently some birch trapdoors. Good to know. What was I looking for? Wood. Oh, I was looking for a crafting table. It's in this, but it's right there. Turns out I don't have enough planks. That's not what I'm trying to do. Boxes. Thank you. All right. Now those are stairs, so that still opens up nicely. There we go. Of course, you could use in tight places like that. You can use barrels, and it's all good. But all right. So now the next thing I need to start looking at is I've got the iron doors to keep the villagers from meandering out this way. But I actually want to start looking at wow. I forgot how little I had done on this building. Okay. I want to start bringing villagers out into this actual village. So I had the iron doors locked because there was a bug They had there was a problem with Minecraft. The villagers would just wander off and never come back. And that was not ideal. Okay? I'm just saying. Not at all what I had in mind. Or actually what Mojang had in mind either, I'm sure. Alright, now I have birch, which is great because I still need to do this floor. So since I'm over here and am just lousy with birch, let's there we go, that one. And I don't know if I need to do all of that, to be honest. I'll come back to it. But I do want to finish the floors in here. Because, you know, as much as I like floors, I kind of would like them to eventually be the same. And again, if I'm gonna bring villagers here, you know, I would kind of like them to have some form of something. You know? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's like, do I need to put that dirt back? The short answer is no. Alright, now I am going to have to put those torches back eventually because I don't have any real light in this building. Except for what's above. I don't have any light except for the overhead lights that are sitting up right there, you know. I don't remember if those are enough, though, to provide enough light for this floor to keep, you know, the undesirables out, you know. The undead, you know, salespeople, you know, all that stuff. Now, I do want to go through, I've got a number of places like this where I've got holes in the wall. And what I wanted to do was put some sea lanterns and, yeah, basically do the painting trick, right? Oh, yeah, we'll just put a painting over... Whoa. Well, isn't this interesting? Ah, secret bath. All right. Cool. Let's take a look. What cool things are in here? Nothing. It's just a big cave, but, you know. Secret bath. Woo. I mean, what building, you know, shouldn't or doesn't have a secret bath in it, really? I mean, every building should have one, right? Isn't that how that goes? Oops, I used the wrong button. All right, yeah, because I gotta crouch there. All right, all right. Well, the secret bath is definitely going to be a thing. Except it probably won't be secret. You know, it's just... This is how bad it is. I've had this building up for a long time. Never did go clean out the snow from inside the stupid building. It's like, well, at some point, you should clean out the snow. Yeah. It's like, you know, it snows, you should shovel it, that type of thing. I just don't tend to think about shoveling the snow from inside my house. Now, this is a nice little space. I should get out here and decorate this a little bit more, too. But got this nice little overhang. Now, this is cool because the... aside from having the pillagers down there, got this nice waterfall. But it goes through a biome shift. It goes through... Ooh, I've got some light issues that I need to worry about over here. Anyway, it goes through a biome shift. It goes from this mountain biome to the swamp, which means the waterfall changes color. It goes from this deep blue to green. And it just looks really cool. Now, what's less cool is the number of pillagers that are floating around over here. Okay, I think I've... This is now lit up reasonably well. Because obviously you can see I lit up this top area. But this whole swamp down there. I want to eventually get out here and build, build Swamp Village. Right through here. Oh, hello, llamas. And you can't see it from here, but just out that way is the party house, which is just a fun little place. All right. Okay, so now I've got a bed here. There it is. There's the bed. Oh, man. So many pillagers over here. In case I was ever questioning where they all went to, now I know. They're all hanging out over here. All right. Take that out again. At some point, I have to finish the lighting in here. It's one of those... I am so easily distracted by new projects that I'll get buildings like this where I get the exterior done. The exterior looks great. Or at least, reasonable. Finished, anyway. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. The exterior looks finished. And then I get distracted by something else. End up not finishing the project. Like this one. It's like, oh, I meant to put birch floors all down here. Never got around to it. Meant to put lighting in. Yeah, that didn't happen. Oops. Meant to just hit that with a torch, but... Okay. Do I have... I have some stone stairs. Those will work. Some stone brick. So I think what I'll do... I'll just... Sure. We'll go 3 wide. Why not? Not sure I want to do the slabs there. I was just thinking that maybe I should put planks or something, or maybe some stone brick along the side, or I could just use blocks and not worry about it. It's okay. Now my... Okay, so... There we go. Nice little thing here. I should... maybe turn the... let's do it this way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some slabs, some birch slabs, and just run them down like that. But then you come in here and... Whoop, party time! Got ourselves a nice secret bathhouse or something. I don't know. Yeah, you gotta do something with your time, right? It's winter here a lot. So you gotta spend your time somehow. Don't have actual beaches, so, just do a fake beach. Okay, now probably should dig up all of these birch blocks and stuff, but I'm feeling lazy enough. I'm not going to. Right, and that's how I got into this mess. Dude, it's lazy. Now I could... So I was going to do paintings and stuff. What I could do is just sea lantern and wall just like this all the way around. I don't have any spruce, though, to fill in the gaps. Because, you know, the idea is that we have like a 3-block wide, something like that going. So it's like 3 stone walls, block, 3 stone, block, 3 stone, block. You know, so it just goes all the way across. Okay. Yep, so I might have to get in here and do some other fun things, right? Drop in some maybe campfires, you know, so this is like a hot tub. That would be fun, because secret hot tub is even better than secret bathtub. All right, you know, it's it is in fact scientifically proven. Secret hot tubs are much better than secret bathtubs. All right. Now, what I would probably like to avoid is having that turn into another secret, you know, torture chamber, like the one that happened over by the hospital. That was not ideal, but it looks really cool. So, you know, and that's the important thing. That's why I have a secret torture chamber is for because it looks cool. I mean, again, not great for the people who end up there involuntarily, which of course none of them do. They all volunteer for it. But, you know, just
I think that'd be the worst job ever, is being a torture method tester.
a torture method tester. Well, you know,
Pays a lot.
you don't have to be the one receiving that. Just to do the one who's doing the torturing, right? You know, 'cause you just
Still need someone to test it on.
you do need someone to test it on, but you know,
Yeah,
You
pays
just-
a lot, but
you just say it's for science, and then you get volunteers, right? They donate your pain receptors to science, right? That's a thing, right? People are all into that. All right. Okay, so just again, take out a significant portion of floor here. Well, this will be nice when I get all the birch in, at least eventually. All right. So much birch. This is why I did it in slabs, not blocks. I think I had plans originally, which is why I had blocks on the floor at the other part of the building. But I don't remember what those plans are, so they are no longer valid. And you know, if there's anything you want in life, you know, valid plans are probably up there somewhere. Like a really good buffet, you know, you want valid plans. When you find a really good buffet, you know, there is a excellent all-you-can-eat Mexican buffet in the town where I live. So tasty. You wouldn't think. You'd think a Mexican all-you-can-eat buffet is a one-way trip to, you know, diarrhea for a month. But no, it is so tasty and so good, and it's authentic Mexican. The guy who runs the restaurant, who owns the restaurant, he is Mexican, and he decided, you know, he worked, I guess, as a migrant worker, and then when he saved up enough money, started a restaurant, and it is delicious. I like to go there. Okay. And sometimes they'll have Like fresh made tortillas. Like they'll make them right there while you wait. Ooh. Hot sopapillas. Oh, it's so good. But I love Mexican food. That's just the truth. There is no lie to that statement. Not even a little bit. I love Mexican food. That's the smoker. Smokers are not going to help me make birch slabs. It's, you know, they have trouble breathing, and then they just makes it hard. And then all the bending over to do the flooring. So I think I'll stick to doing the work myself and not worrying about finding using the smoker. Okay. There we go, because that joke died a long time ago, so we'll just go with it. All right. Got the nice pass-through fireplace going. It's actually a multi-level fireplace. See it up there, too. Come up the stairs here, which are conveniently placed. Yep, I need to come through here and do a lot of stuff too. Yep, so nice comfy fireplace going here, you know. These ones, oops, that was not what I had in mind. Oh, and I don't have my... Okay, well, you know, find a flint and steel somewhere. I know where I have them. I'm just kidding. But, yep. See, I need to get up here and get beds and workspaces and just decorative tables and light up the walls and all this good stuff. And I just don't have any of that. Instead, what I have is some nice stairs, you know. Comes out this way. I don't remember if I was going to tear out all of this stuff for birch or not, but yeah, so you got this nice porch that overlooks this section of the town. That I was going to fill those towers with beds, and oh yeah, it's going to be great. Thriving metropolis I was planning here. Until I ran into issues with villagers not spawning and then or wandering off and disappearing. That was horrible, and all sorts of stuff. Okay. So now I have two questions. First off, are these villagers making even more villagers? Hello, farmer. Oh, one of the kids grew up. He's all right. He's now a farmer. A farmer who is apparently hanging out in a compost bin. That's what still. Okay, that's my toolsmith, who is too expensive to trade with. All right, now where'd the other kid end up? What did he do with his life? And do I want to know? Well, oh, wait, there we go. Oh, yep, and there's a stonemason. Right. Okay. Nice. Yes, Civil War Mormon got the total B location. Yep, that's a fun one. Okay, so yeah, got plenty of beds. So this community should continue to grow, but I might need a few more. But yeah. So, oh, I didn't look. Is that stonemason? I was not paying attention to him. Oh yeah, he wants clay and emeralds. I don't have any of those things right now, but that's okay. So yeah. Boy, this farmer. He had wanted other things before. Now he wants potatoes. Or maybe it's a different farmer. I don't know. Whatever it is, I've... Oh, he decided to not be a farmer. Why do you keep losing your job and regaining it? Weird. Okay. Well, this farmer is just freaking out. I think he just grew up and he just lives there now. All right. Well, you know, sometimes you just go with what you got. He doesn't want pufferfish anymore. All right. Well, the good news is they're doing things. All right. Yeah. Still making a bee sanctuary. I'll definitely have to come check that out at some point. So many bees. I love the mechanic that the bees will pollinate your crops. So that when they go to a flower, they get covered in pollen. And then as they fly back, it pollinates the crops. I love that mechanic. I think it's just cool. Oops. Totally not at all what I was looking for. Okay. Yep, I'm going to have to rebuild this. This is not functional and it stinks. But it'll be good. It's nice having the bees though to come out and pollinate this field because it helps the farmers, the farmer and the villagers, and all that stuff. But the real question is, why you no make new villagers? I feel like these villagers are not doing the thing that they need to do. And it's probably something stupid on my part. But heck, as far as I know, they could be thinking they're in separate villages, but I think they're not. Between the beds there, the job sites and stuff, and the more beds here, I think this all counts. I should also look at, because one of the other places I want to do, excuse me for my voice cracking, I'm apparently going through puberty again. It was so much fun the first time. Oh, it's a dog. It's like, what the heck? What is this broken gray thing in my... Yeah. I did set up some beds and things, but I've got the same problem here. They're, well, no, those ones are okay. They've got 2 blocks above. No, they've got a block and a half above them. Well, fiddle mittens. You You know how hard it is to fiddle in mittens? Seriously. All right. So I'm going to have to... Oh, yep. DJ Llama. Yep, got my dance floor going. But so I've got to double check then. No, not down there. I built some oh, that one's going to be fine. This one's fine. It only has one bed in it. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo all of these. Just to spread the villager love. Pick up the bed. Thank you. Because, you know, just gotta spread the villager love. Yep. Definitely gonna have to redo all of this, which is unfortunate. But I don't know. It could be worse, I suppose. Now, this one's fine because it's was a more decorative bedroom, but okay. Wow. Well, that's just stinky. Put in another useless bed. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take all of this out. Move those beds someplace else. And then I don't know what. And then maybe if I get villagers over here, though. I also have to get it here. I was building a leaf roof over this, so that this whole area looked sort of like a hidden jungle temple type, with DJ Llama still over here dropping the sick beats, so that you know, he had, you know, it's sort of a fun party place, you know. But I need to get over here and get a few more jungle leaves and just build out around here, just so it's all done and not a problem anymore. Just keeps the, you know, keep things from wandering in and out and all that good stuff. Ooh. That would be interesting. Maybe when the next version drops. See if I can get a beehive in here. Not that I would necessarily need one, but the bees flying around in here too would be fun. Say hello to Lene out there on the server. So yeah. Now, what I did have going on down here, too, is I built sort of, oops, not that way, this way, bedrooms coming in all down here. Mostly so that I could ensure that the village was considered one village. I don't really expect villagers to end up down here, though I know villagers, they'll end up anywhere. Even places you don't expect them to go, they'll end up there. Villagers are like that. Alright, so yeah, in fact, actually I think I've got some, I think I expanded this way as well. Just to ensure, again, that my village, yep, see, right there. Just to ensure that my village ended up being one big village. I also have a prison, because that's fun too. But, you know. Oh, got pie out there. Howdy, howdy. All right. So, yeah. I had villagers here, but they just wandered off. Now, one of them ended up here. Oh, this is cool. I like the barbecue. Yeah, got that going over there. So that's fun, you know, little fun. Every once in a while, I can decorate something and make it look cool, but it's not as often as I would like. Of course, if I practice more, I'd probably do better, but yeah, I've got Magical John up here. This master farmer just apparently wants to live here. I'm not entirely sure why, but he wants to live up here. I did put a composter up here, though, so that might be it. Because I did want... I do want villagers to be up here eventually. I just wasn't expecting them to just move up here permanently, you know? Yeah, 'cause one of the things I want to do is actually maybe expand a little bit up here. And, you know, bring more, you know, village, bring more stuff sort of hidden around here. Saw something coming at me with smoke from a torch. I don't know that I want to have it grow down that way, but definitely have something come around this way and then maybe tie it in to this city over here, right? So this is a city I would love to be able to get more villagers here. And now that they can breed, I can do it. I just have to cash in some villager spawn tokens from Mandolin, and that would be great. So yeah, just get all the villagers going all throughout my land. This is a great land. Uh-oh, ow. Oh, okay. That didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to. But yep. See, so nice little village. Unfortunately, there's nobody in it. It's deserted and sad. So I need to get out here and get beds and all of this stuff too. And yep. So this is going to be really cool once I get it all done. It's just, and then if I can get the villagers breeding, but that's going to take crazy numbers of beds to make all of this happen. Yep. So I don't know if I need anything up there, but yeah. So if I can get all of this going, it'll be slick, right? Get villagers everywhere on both sides of the river. Just fill out my city here. And there's actually an area over here I had another idea, and actually maybe because I was going to build a bee house. I was thinking of building it in a swamp. It was like it was going to be all honey and stuff. But maybe what I should do is build it over here. So what I've got, let me show you what I'm looking at. I built this tower here. And primarily I built it to be the endpoint for a bridge. Right? So I've got this bridge. It crosses the river to another tower here. Right? It just goes all the way across. Right? Crosses the river, another tower, into the community center over there. And then, of course, I've got the city. Well, I was thinking of building, I don't know, some sort of wizard's tower or a something just kind of odd over here. But building a bee area, right? A giant honey house with hives and stuff over here, would be cool, right? Just get a bunch of flowers. Because the hives, at least in the next version, will randomly spawn on birch and oak trees when they grow, if there's flowers nearby. So this might be the place for me to actually build the honey house. Yep, it's going to be honeycomb and honey blocks and all that stuff, which is why I've got the honey machines over there. So, yeah. Yeah, good stuff. So, all right. Well, of course, looking at that, maybe I should have continued the stuff across that way, but that's okay. Yep. So I have plans, and I've got a lot of stuff that I can build eventually. And at some point, I'll finish my subway. The structure is done. Like so many of my things, the outside of it is done. It's just the inside I have to finish. Right. Whoa, okay. That's wrong. Yeah, need to come down this way, get the actual tracks in and run everything down that way over towards my docks. Ow. But obviously, I have a floor issue that I need to sort out. This almost looks like warp core reactors. It's cool. So, yeah. So all of the stuff that I just need to finish, just haven't gotten around to it. But, yeah. Yep. Fun stuff. Eventually I will build all of the things. But not today. Oh, yeah. Forgot about this hot spring. Yeah, nice little place where you can, veg and enjoy a nice warm bath or, dip in the springs. And once I get villagers over here, this is going to be great, but not so much right now. All right. Anyway, sorry, I did not plan the impromptu tour. It just sort of happened. Hence the word impromptu, or, multiple words impromptu. It's a thing, totally and completely, and all that good stuff. In any case, I think looking at the time, it is about time for me to... Oh, it's a torch. I thought, did a bee end up over there? That would have been... Actually, it wouldn't have been that strange. I do have the hive over there. So... Yep. At least this one works. Cool. All right. Well, I think go ahead and call it a stream here. Go ahead and fire up those end credits. And come on, credits. There they go. There they go. Sorry. Just getting away from the noise. So new followers, Jungle and Zoo. Thank you all for joining me today. And all of you, thank you so much for being here. I will be streaming again on Tuesday and Thursday tomorrow, starting at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming then. I will post that on Twitter and in the Discord. And then a week from today, 7:30 in the morning, will be some more Minecraft, which will be awesome. And that stream, that should be February 1st. That is the relaunch of my Patreon community, the official full relaunch. So that'll be cool. I have special offers for new Patreon subs, and I will probably even pull out the Atomic Warheads for those of you who like to watch me suffer, for subscriptions at the silver level and above. So that'll be fun. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music for Gaming signing off.